Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, so my topic today is going to be self-sabotage. Do you self-sabotage? And what I mean by that is we all have a tendency sometimes to talk so nasty to ourselves. Like, you would never say some of the things that you say to yourself in your head to another human being. Like, at least I hope you wouldn't. But do you find yourself doing that? Do you talk negatively to yourself? Do you say, I can't do this, I'm too stupid? Which stupid is a word that we don't use in my house. It drives me crazy. There's nobody stupid. Nobody is stupid. So don't call yourself stupid and don't call anyone else stupid. It drives me crazy. We also don't use the word hate. You don't hate anything. You can strongly dislike something, but come on, hate. And I probably say it too, but I try not to. I always catch my kids. But do you find that you speak horrible to yourself? Okay, women are horrible about this. So you're really, really bad about this. So you get ready and you go get dressed and you look in the mirror and you're like, ugh, I look so fat. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, look at my hair. I'm fat. I look horrible. I look. Why do we do that? First of all, people don't look at you and think you're fat. Or at least I don't look at people and think they're fat. I don't look at people and think, they shouldn't be wearing that. Oh, they should. I mean, who really? So I doubt anybody else is doing that. And at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? You're beautiful. You are you. You were made. God doesn't make mistakes. So he made you how you were supposed to be. Now, if you're uncomfortable in your own skin, well, flip and do something about it. Do something about it. Lose some weight. Exercise. Do something about it. Don't just day after day after day self-sabotage and say that kind of stuff to yourself. And as far as your self-confidence, do you say, well, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm not smart enough to do that. I can't do that because, whatever. I'm just not creative. I'm just not. Stop talking to yourself like that. You need to know that you're a rock star. Talk to yourself like you're a flippin' rock star. Have a mantra. I used to do one and I've gotten away from it. I don't know if I can remember it, but I would say on the way to work, because I would struggle. There was a guy at work that I gave so much power to. I let him dictate my day. I would go, he would make me cry daily because he was such a jerk. Now, he's really not. I just let him do that to me. I let him make me feel inferior. That's what he would do. He would make me feel stupid and inferior. And I allowed that. I allowed him to do that to me. He didn't do that to me. I allowed him to do that to me. And the day that, I literally am setting up on a bath on the toilet and I'm crying. I'm setting up on the toilet crying. Fully dressed. And I busted out laughing. I'm like, oh my God. You would never let anybody, if my husband did that to me, oh honey, it'd be on. You are not doing that to me. You will not make me feel stupid. So why would I give this guy the power? Why? So I started talking to myself. I would do a mantra in the morning and I would say, I am confident, I am smart. I am confident, I am smart. I can handle anything you throw at me. I did this whole mantra and I would say it. So when I would hit a certain spot on my way to work, so it was 469. When I would get on 469, I would say this, I'm on there for 9 minutes. And I would say that for 9 minutes all the way to work. And, there came a time when I didn't need to do it anymore because I guess I should still do it, because a mantra is really, really good. But he just didn't have that power over me anymore. I didn't allow it anymore. I didn't allow him to have that kind of power over me. So I kind of got out of the habit of saying that mantra. But you know what? Now that we're talking, maybe I'll start that again. So I guess it saddens me, and I know there's men that do this too. They constantly are saying, well, I can't do that. I'm just, that's just not meant for me. I'm just not smart enough. I'm not handy enough. I'm not whatever. Well, stop self-sabotaging yourself, because guess what? You're going to be you're not going to be, you're going to be not good enough. That's what you're not going to be. You're not going to be good enough because you can convince yourself to do anything. And it's easier to convince yourself that you're bad than it is that you're good. And it's easier to convince yourself that you're not going to be able to do something than it is that you are going to be able to do something, unless you tell yourself over and over and over, and you condition yourself. I mean, you literally are conditioning yourself to have confidence and to know. I mean, you can say I'm cocky. I suppose I probably am, but I have self-confidence. I know if I tackle something, by George, not only is it going to get done, it's going to get done right, and I'm going to do it well. You've heard me say this, I'm the master of all trades, or a jack of all trades, master of none. And they say that that's not good, but I kind of pride myself. I can decorate cakes. I can draw. I'm an artist. I can sing. I can, what else can I do? I don't know. You name it. If I see something, I instantly, what doesn't go to my head isn't oh gosh, I would love to do that, but I can't. No, it's well, I could probably do that. So if I have time is a big factor for me. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it. And guys, I typically knock it out of the park. And I'm not being cocky, and but I'm just confident. I convince myself, I'm one hell of a salesman. I convince myself that I can do it. And once you have the mindset that you can do something, you will knock it out of the park. You will crush it. You will crush it. Now, but if you constantly tell yourself, in my business, I have finance managers, and I was in the finance office for many years, many, 17 years, delivering cars. And it was really easy to psych yourself out to say, I can't even sell my way out of a paper bag. I can't. I mean, if Jeremy Todd is listening to this, I've said that. I can't sell my way out of a paper bag. I can't sell a heater to an Eskimo. Because you get in those ruts. But you get in those ruts, and then you start self-sabotaging, and you start telling yourself that you can't do it, and oh, this is going to be another jack, oh, this is going to be another. Well, stop it, because I started to believe myself. But when I flipped that switch and I took on that mindset that I can do anything, because I've always been able to I can cut hair. Nobody taught me how to do it. I just can cut hair. I mean, I watched some people do it, and I thought, well, that doesn't look that hard. So I cut my kids' hair. I cut my husband's hair sometimes. I don't like to do it because it makes a mess in my kitchen, but I can do it. Why? Because I believe in myself. I believe that I can do anything. I really do. You can take that for cockiness. You can take that for whatever you want to take it. But when you start having that mindset, and you start having that belief, and you stop self-sabotaging, stop talking negatively to yourself. You're not ugly. You're not fat. You're not stupid. You're what you choose to be. So if you have extra weight on your body, okay, you chose that. You chose that extra weight, because I chose it for a long time too. I lost 60 pounds. And the day that I decided that would not be my life anymore, I've never gone back. I've never gained that weight back. Okay, maybe 5 or 7 pounds, but I've never gained that 60 pounds back. I even had a baby in between it, but I made the decision. I'm not going to do that anymore. I pick out an outfit, that's what I wear. So if I'm not feeling really, really good in it, I don't change. I made a decision, and I am sticking with it, and I will not change. That's it. So on occasion, I will do that. I'll change 3 or 4 times, and I'm so pissed at myself because for what? Why am I doing that? I made a decision. It takes time. It's a waste of time. It's an energy suck, and it's stupid. So make a decision and stick with it. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop looking at all the bad stuff and start looking at the good stuff. So my challenge to you, I probably was on a train and then I probably lost my train of thought because I'm really, really good at that. I probably should put notes, but guys, this is about if you can't tell how authentic this is, I come up with my topic usually at night before I go to bed or in the morning or something, but I'm usually so busy that I don't think about it. So this is just like really, this is not rehearsed, I promise you, as you can probably tell. But I challenge you to stop self-sabotaging. So whenever you're listening to this, when you start to think something bad about yourself or talk negatively to yourself or say that you can't do something, knock it off. Knock it off. Come up with a mantra. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am confident. I can handle anything. I can crush this day. I can crush this life. I mean, I don't care what your mantra is. Your mantra needs to be what you struggle with. So if you have self-confidence issues, then you need to talk positively to yourself about self-confidence, that you can crush your day. You can get it. You can go get it. But you have to talk positively to yourself, because you are the best salesman for you that you will ever meet, because you can sell yourself on anything. I promise you. And again, it is easier to sell yourself on the negative than it is to sell yourself on the positive. It is so easy. So I'm going to challenge you today. I want you to talk positive to yourself the minute that you start to talk negatively. And I mean something silly. Like you drop something and you say, I'm such an idiot. No, you're not. You're a human being that flip and drop something. Who cares? Who cares? So talk positively to yourself. Come up with a mantra. Do something. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop it. You will never reach your goals. You will never reach your goals without self-confidence. And if you self-sabotage, you will never reach them. Never. So that's your challenge for the day. And we all know that if it's important to you, you're going to find a way. And if not, you're going to make an excuse. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing day.